Hi there. Are you someone who feels a bit uncomfortable on video? Maybe you feel okay on video, but you're a bit concerned about the way you might be coming across. Let's face it, video is not the easiest thing to do, but we are finding more and more that we need to use video in our communications in a professional sense as well as in our personal lives. So it's really important to understand how to make it work for you so that you come across as your best. Now, I'm Mel Sherwood. I work with entrepreneurs and business professionals who want to express themselves with more confidence, credibility, and charisma. And in today's video, I'm going to share some of my top tips to help you come across more effectively on video. Tip number 1 is about where you look. Now, if you look at a television presenter, it feels like they are speaking directly to you. And that's because they're looking directly into the lens of the camera, which I am also doing right now. Now, by doing that, it helps people connect with you. What I see a lot of people doing, and one of the biggest mistakes, is to not look into the lens of the camera and to try and look at themselves on screen or other people who might be attending a video meeting with them. So I'm looking at myself at the moment, and you'll see I'm probably looking to the side. Depends on the device that you use, you might find people looking down, watching themselves or other people. But ideally, find the lens and look directly into it. Imagine that the person that you're speaking with is the lens. Maybe that's their eyes and you're looking into their eyes as you are speaking. It will make it seem more natural, even though it doesn't feel that natural to do. The second tip is around the background. You really need to consider what's going on behind you. You may be shooting a video or attending a meeting, and it's taking place, you're in your kitchen or your living room or your spare bedroom or a coffee shop. It's important to think about what's going on behind you, because when you're sitting in a video frame, that can be very distracting. So ideally, something relatively clear and uncluttered. Be careful of things that are hanging around in the background, such as, I don't know, you might be drying your washing, or there might be family members wandering through the background as well. So make sure that ideally you're in a clear and uncluttered background. Also, think about the environment that you're in terms of not only the visual noise that people might be seeing, but the audible noise. Make sure you're in a quiet place where you're not going to be interrupted and there's no interruptions from machine noises or dogs barking or what have you. So really think about the environment that you're in and the background that you are communicating through your video. The next thing is around the not framing yourself correctly. So believe it or not, you can actually reduce your credibility, your status, your authority simply by how you frame the shot. So for example, if I move the camera just here and I've just got my head at the bottom of the screen, I don't come across it with as much presence as I have when I am taking up more of the screen. The other thing is to be very, very careful about how you angle the camera. So if some people have it too high, and actually that look that we use with for selfies, not ideal on video. The other thing is people have it too low, so that it's not very flattering, but people don't really want to look up your nose. Neither of those ways are ideal. So think about framing yourself in the center of the screen. And if you think about making sure that the camera lens is level with your eye level, and then where you frame it, your eyes are about 1/3 of the way down the screen, 2/3 up the screen. And that will give you probably the best framing for the types of videos that you might be doing whether you're introducing yourself and your business, or whether you're attending a meeting. That's probably the best framing for those type of things. Once you've organized where you're looking, what your background looks like, and how you're framing it, of course it's about how you come across and how do you prepare yourself to do that. And preparation really is the key. Make sure that if you are shooting a video, that you've had a few practices beforehand. If you turn up to a meeting, obviously we know we need to prepare effectively for meetings. So just make sure you're ready to go. The other thing you can do is if you're feeling nervous, just do a few stretches, rolling your shoulders, shaking out those nerves, making sure that you come across as relaxed and naturally as possible. The great thing is if you're shooting a video and it doesn't work out, you don't like the way it's turned out, you can just delete it and start again. But when you're not, if you're in a meeting and that sort of thing, don't worry about it, because we expect you to just come across as your natural self, but your best self. So one of my other tips is about smiling. I encourage you to smile not only when the camera's rolling, but beforehand, and it will lift your energy and enable you to come across more effectively. So they're my top tips for coming across on video more effectively, more engagingly, more confidently. I'm Mel Sherwood. I hope that's been helpful for you, and if there's anything else that I can help you with, please do get in touch. Bye for now.